Welcome to Sour Dan's Kitchen. Here we have some breadfruit. We're gonna make fermented breadfruit pancakes today, and so they're all mushy like that. See how mushy they are? Yeah, mushy. So you're gonna just squish it up inside, make it all soft. Feel for any hard spots. You don't want to have the hard spots in there. And then you're gonna pop it wherever it's the weakest. Sometimes right there. Just pop it open. Scoop out the flesh. Should just scoop right out. Stick it in a jar to let it ferment for 24 hours. So I picked these breadfruit. Some of them were ripe, and I stuck them right into a jar. They were ripe right off the tree, and they were soft. That's what I call ripe. And they usually have a yellow stem. You'll see when you pick them, the ones with the yellow stem are very close, or if not already soft. So you might have to cut them out of the tree with a pole saw like I did, or you might be able to reach them from the ground. But you want the soft ones to make the pancakes out of. And watch out for any hard spots in the breadfruit. Occasionally where it gets bruised, it will, whether it falls or you bruise it just handling it, it'll develop a hard spot. You don't want those in the pancakes. They don't mix very well with anything else you put in there, and then you just get a chunk in your pancake. So it's just like that. So the pan's on, the cast iron skillet, and I'm gonna make these fermented breadfruit pancakes. We got the fermented breadfruit in there. It's all you can see when it starts to ferment, it'll have these holes. See all those little air pockets in there? Those are all showing that it's fermenting. And so we're going to take about maybe 2 or 3 cups out of here, somewhere in there, to fill up this little bowl about halfway. And then crack a couple of eggs. I don't need the egg whites because they seem to be hard to digest for me and give me allergic reactions. So I just eat the yolks. So I usually add about 4 egg yolks, and that helps the pancake to kind of stick together. Or you can use like 1 or 2 just whole eggs, and the white is a lot stickier, and it'll help it stick together a lot better if you just use the whole egg. But it's very nice, very tasty.
It will also still make a pancake with no eggs, right?
Well, it's a lot harder to make a pancake with no eggs. It doesn't hold together as well. But you might be able to try some kind of an egg substitute. You don't need eggs at all. And so we're just gonna add a pinch of salt. We're gonna mix this up. Try to mix it up really well. Get that egg yolk incorporated in there. And I like to cook these in coconut oil or butter in the pan. Or ghee is better probably than butter. And you can put whatever. They really don't need any sweetener in my opinion if you get the really nice breadfruit. Pretty good. So we're gonna put a little dollop of coconut oil in there. Cover the pan. Nice well seasoned cast iron skillet. And it's pretty hot. We're just gonna spread this out. You just kind of pat it out. And you kind of want to go thin, as thin as you can. Okay, just like that. And then you want to have it on low. We've got a burner here that's kind of a nice wide burner, so suggest it accordingly. You might have to go medium low if you had a smaller burner. And you want to cook it slow and yeah, just slow and at a low heat. And you want to cover it so that when so it actually starts to bake and it cooks it all the way through, and that'll help keep the moisture in there. Okay, so it's been 4 or 5 minutes, and there it is. Might have cooked it a little too long, but see how it just comes right up like that, and voila.
Voila.
And this is it's not really burnt, even though it looks kind of burnt. It's actually tasty. It's like caramelized, you know, all the sugars are just like caramelized, but it kind of looks burnt, but it's not like flour that gets all bad tasting. So, but yeah, I should have flipped it maybe like 1 minute before that, but you can tell it sticks together really well. And so we're just gonna cook it on one more side, and we got doolies now going. So got another one started over here. Gotta put a lid on.
Here, there's the lid.
And yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
See when it's alright.
Cha cha cha.
Yeah, see, that's the other side.
Yummy.
And you just put butter on there.
Mmm.